Want to know what makes someone who hurt you suddenly start losing sleep at night? It's not yelling at them. It's not cutting them off. It's not posting about them online. It's 5 silent habits you do without saying a single word. And when you do these things, something weird happens. They start thinking about you constantly. They start feeling guilty. They start checking on you. Some even come back begging for forgiveness. But here's the best part. By the time they realize what they lost, you won't even want them back anymore because you'll be too busy living your best life. So, let me show you exactly what these 5 habits are. And trust me, this changes everything. Number 1. You treat them like a stranger. Here's your first move, and it's powerful. After they hurt you, you don't act mad. You don't act sad. You don't act anything. You treat them exactly like a stranger you pass on the street. If you see them, you give a small nod. Maybe a quick hi if you have to. Then you keep walking, like they're nobody special. No emotion, no long talks, no catching up, nothing. You're polite, but ice cold. This breaks their brain into a million pieces. See, when people hurt you, they expect one of 2 things. Either you'll be angry and yelling, or you'll be sad and crying. Both of those reactions tell them they still matter to you. They still have power over your feelings. But when you treat them like a stranger, when you act like they're just another person who means nothing to you, that's when panic sets in. They think, wait, do I really mean nothing to them now? Did I become invisible? How did I go from being important to being absolutely nobody in their life? That stranger treatment haunts them every single day. Because it tells them something scary. You erase them. You deleted them from your heart like deleting a game from your phone. They're not your enemy. They're not your friend. They're just nothing. Empty air. And that hurts them way more than any angry words ever could. While they're losing their mind wondering why you're so calm and distant, you're living peacefully because you removed their power completely. They can't hurt you anymore when they don't exist in your world. Number 2. You make new, amazing friends. Now here's where the regret really starts burning. While they're gone, you do something that drives them absolutely crazy. You make new friends, better friends, friends who actually treat you right, friends who make you laugh harder, friends who support you, friends who would never hurt you the way they did. You start hanging out with new people, going to new places, doing fun activities, posting pictures with your new crew, living life like you're in a movie, and you look genuinely happy, not fake happy, real happy. The kind of happy that shines through photos, the kind of happy you can hear in someone's laugh. This destroys them from the inside. They start stalking your social media. They see you surrounded by all these new people. They see you smiling bigger than ever. They see you're not sitting at home crying about them. And their brains start screaming questions. Who are these people? Why do they look so happy together? Did they replace me already? Am I that easy to forget? The worst part for them? They see your new friends treating you amazingly, and they realize something painful. They could have been part of this happy life, but they chose to hurt you instead. They start thinking, I had a good person, a loyal person, someone who would have been there for me, and I threw that away. Now they have people who actually appreciate them, and I'm on the outside looking in. That jealousy mixed with regret is a nasty feeling. It eats at them slowly. Every new photo you post with your new friends is like a knife reminding them what they lost. Your new happiness without them is living proof that they were the problem, not you. You didn't need them to have a good life. You just needed them gone so better people could come in. Number 3. You stop reacting to anything they do. Here's a habit that makes them lose their absolute mind. No matter what they do, you don't react at all. They post something clearly aimed at you. You don't respond. They try to make you jealous. You don't even blink. They talk about you to mutual friends. You shrug and move on. They could be dating someone new, posting sad quotes, talking trash, trying to get your attention, doing whatever they want. And you act like you didn't even notice. Because honestly, you don't care anymore. This is pure torture for them. People who hurt others secretly want to stay important in your life. They want to know they can still affect you. They want to see you react, get upset, feel something because of them. When you give them nothing, when you're completely unbothered, when their actions bounce off you like rain bouncing off an umbrella, they spiral. They start doing more things to get your attention. Maybe they reach out directly. Maybe they try harder to make you jealous. Maybe they bring up old memories. But you stay quiet, calm, unfazed, like they're a mosquito buzzing around that you don't even bother swatting. This sends them a powerful message. You no longer have any control over me. You can't make me happy. You can't make me sad. You can't make me angry. You simply can't make me feel anything. You're powerless. And that realization breaks something inside them. They start to understand they truly lost you, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. You're not playing hard to get, you're not pretending, you genuinely don't care what they do anymore, and that's the ultimate form of moving on. While they're busy trying every trick to get a reaction, you're busy living a drama-free life. And that peace you have, that's your revenge, that's your win. Number 4. You never speak badly about them. Now, this habit seems crazy, but it's secretly the most powerful one. When people ask you about what happened, about how they hurt you, about drama, you don't trash talk them. You don't call them names, you don't tell everyone how terrible they are, you don't post about them, you don't vent to everyone who will listen. Instead, you say something simple like, "It didn't work out, I'm focused on better things now." And you leave it at that, short, calm, classy. You take the high road made of pure gold. This confuses everyone, especially the person who hurt you, because they expected you to be angry. They expected you to tell everyone how awful they are. They may be even prepared for you to destroy their reputation. But you don't. You stay silent about them. You don't give them any attention, good or bad. And word gets back to them. Your mutual friend says, "You know what? They didn't say anything bad about you. They actually didn't say much at all. They just moved on." This hits them like a truck going full speed. Because silence is more powerful than insults. When you stay quiet and classy, it makes them look at themselves. They can't blame you for being dramatic. They can't say you're spreading lies. They can't play victim. They're forced to sit with what they did, alone, with no drama to distract from their guilt. And they start thinking, even after I hurt them, they didn't try to hurt me back. They stayed respectful. They stayed kind. What kind of amazing person did I lose? Your class and maturity make them feel even worse, because it shows them you were always the better person. You were always more mature. You were always worth keeping. And they destroyed something precious because they didn't recognize its value. Now everyone sees you as the classy one who handled things with grace, and they see themselves as the bad one who let you go. Your silence about them speaks louder than any insult ever could. Number 5. You genuinely forgive them in your heart. Here's the final habit, and it's the most powerful one of all. Deep inside your heart, quietly, privately, you forgive them. Not because they deserve it, not because they apologized, not because you want them back. You forgive them for you, to free yourself, to let go of the weight. You stop holding on to anger. You stop carrying hate. You stop letting what they did control your thoughts and feelings. You release it all like letting go of a balloon and watching it fly away. But here's the key part. You never tell them you forgave them. You don't send a message. You don't have a conversation about closure. You just quietly forgive and move forward with your life. This is the ultimate freedom. When you forgive silently, you take back all your power. The hurt they caused no longer lives inside you. It doesn't wake you up at night. It doesn't ruin your good days. It doesn't make you bitter. You become light, happy, free, like a bird that escaped from a cage, and they can feel this shift in energy even if they can't explain it. When they see you or hear about you, they notice something different. You're not carrying pain anymore. You're glowing. You're at peace. This terrifies them more than anything else, because it means you fully moved on, not halfway, not almost, completely. They realize they can't apologize their way back in. They can't fix this. They can't undo what they did. You already processed it, released it, and moved past it without them. And that's when the deepest regret settles in their bones. They think, I hurt someone who was good enough to forgive me, someone with a pure heart, someone rare, and I'll never get that person back because they're already gone, already healed, already happy without me. Your forgiveness wasn't for them. It was your gift to yourself, but it became their biggest loss, because they lost someone who loved deeply enough to forgive, even when it hurt.